morning and welcome to the Tidy Moose. I am Ivanka, your professional organizer, and this week I am coming to you from the classroom. For those of you who don't know, I am a former elementary school teacher, and that's how I got into this job in the first place. I always took pride in keeping a very tidy, organized classroom and taught my students ownership of how to clean up after themselves so that they have a full, clean slate frame of mind when they come into the learning environment. I truly believe, and it's been proven in my 7 years of teaching, that less is more in terms of clutter in the classroom. And when your mind is free to learn, you're able to absorb more. So why wouldn't anyone want to live in a clean, clutter-free environment? So what are some of the tips to help that happen and make your life as a teacher easier? Number one, the main rule is that I recommend not having word pollution throughout the classroom. What does that mean? That means all those crazy posters of like, stand tall, be strong, be a good friend, don't be a bully. Those are great. Whoever created them, they're very pretty, but are they realistic? Like if I walked up to a wall and saw a sign that said, don't be a bully, right before I was gonna punch someone in the face, do you think that poster is gonna stop me from doing that? No. Let's be real. So I really think things like that aren't really a good way to spend your money. If you are a teacher or know anyone who's been a teacher, you know that we put a lot of our own money into our classrooms. So if you're going to spend money on something, don't make it be that, because A, it's not successful, and B, it's just word pollution, a distraction for the students while they're learning. A distraction that, let's be frank, they don't need. Number two, we're talking about spending money. If you want to put money into something, I highly recommend creating a reading corner in your classroom. They can be done on a really low budget and still be fun for the students and a great place for them to come and decompress. In this situation, I am coming to you from the reading corner right now, and we spend under $75 to create this whole thing. The couch, the plant, and the lamp all came from online purchases that were used. I mean, they don't have to be new. They're coming in to get destroyed by smelly kids anyway, so why would you buy something new? That's silly. And the pillows are from IKEA. They're great. They're $4 or something, and they come with the covers that you can unzip and wash. Because, as I mentioned, no offense children, but you're pretty gross. So, you know, kids are picking their nose and wiping it on the pillows. You don't want that on there all the time. So, in my classrooms, once a month, I would take it home and wash it. And then it's a fresh new start for the new month. Number three, make your life simple with different bulletin boards that you don't have to change all year round. One of the most annoying things as a teacher, and anyone will tell you, is that anytime there's new student work, you have to take down the old stuff, take out the staples, put up new stuff, and then it doesn't look right because you didn't map it out properly. And you know, the first month you had 24 kids and that fit, and now you have an extra kid, so you know, like all these things that are just annoying. So what I recommend is having one bulletin board for schedules, calendars, classroom rules, those sorts of things on one board. Another board, keep it simple for curriculum that remains all year round. So something like language arts. In this particular case, the curriculum calls for knowing different parts of speech and punctuation. So we went out, bought a bulletin board for that, put it up there, and that can stay all year. And it's great because the students can go and refer to that rather than saying, Miss, what's a question mark? How do I use a comma? When do I, you know, like all you have to do is if they're asking those questions, you just point. That's what I would do. I would point while I'm still working, and they go and figure it out themselves. Because if we always answer those questions, then the students aren't learning anything because you're just answering the questions for them. So if they were really struggling, obviously I would help them. But if the answer is right on the board and you're just being lazy, figure it out. Another one is for the bulletin boards themselves for the students' work. Make your life simple. Here's how. I'm about to show you. Come with me. Okay, so here we are at the student work board. What I recommend is putting a very generic statement, student work, so you can keep it up all year round. No matter what they do, student work, it goes up here. Next, what we've done is we've calculated the amount of students that are going to be in the class, keeping in mind that some come and go, so leaving some extra space for that at the end, but mapping out pieces of blue construction paper, you can do any color you'd like, and then spacing them out nicely so that this will be kind of the background to their student work throughout the year. We put it up with tape so you can rearrange it, and then once you've found the spot where it's going to stay, you staple it in. Next, rather than stapling in the students' work every freaking day, because no one wants to do that, you take a clothespin you hot glue gun a push pin to it, and then you stick it in the wall. Beep, beep, beep. And then you can display their work or change it out, whatever you need to do. See how easy that was? Boom. Okay, so that was everything for me. I hope that was a helpful video for you teachers out there. I wish you luck throughout the year, and if you have any questions or comments, I am always available to answer them. Please pop your comments below, or you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TidyMoose, or follow my website, www.tidymoose.com, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions anytime. Take care and happy learning, everyone.